Hey everyone, Bill from MOTOTIPZ here. Today I just want to give you a quick tip of how to get on and off a large adventure motorcycle. Behind me I have my BMW 1250 GS Adventure. Now it's a large adventure motorcycle that sits pretty high off the ground. People can find it pretty challenging to get on and off these motorcycles. It's even more challenging when you have your cases installed, a top case on here. Oftentimes I also have a duffel bag or tent or something sitting in that passenger area. So that makes it even more challenging to try and lift my leg over it. So the traditional way of getting on and off the motorcycle is going to be coming up here, putting your foot on the ground, trying to swing it over the top of the motorcycle and onto the other side. Like I said, that can be really challenging when you have cases here or a duffel bag that gets in the way. So what I found is an easier way to get on and off the motorcycle. Now it does involve standing on the foot peg and putting pressure on that kickstand. So I wouldn't recommend this for a small motorcycle or a dirt bike that may not have a heavy duty kickstand. Now on these motorcycles, I've done this thousands of times. I started doing this 4 or 5 years ago when I injured my knee, and it was a little more difficult to get on and off the motorcycle at that time. So I needed an easier way. What I found was standing on the foot peg, I could get much higher up over the motorcycle. It was a lot easier to get on the motorcycle. It put a lot less pressure on my knee, and since then I've just been using this the whole time. So I use this anytime I ride a large motorcycle or motorcycle with cases on it to make it easier to get on and off the motorcycle. So the technique is this: I want to come in close to the motorcycle. I put my foot right on the foot peg there. I grab the back brake. Now it really doesn't matter which way the handlebars are turned. I usually keep them neutral so it's easy to grab here. From here, all I'm going to do is stand straight up. Then I'm going to lift my leg over and over to the other side and sit down on the motorcycle. Now you do have to be cautious if you're in soft sand or mud or something, dirt, that if it's soft and you put a lot of pressure on that kickstand, the motorcycle is going to sink into it, and then you may have a bad day with the motorcycle falling over. So just be aware of the surface that you're on. To get off the motorcycle is the same process. I'm going to grab that front brake so the motorcycle doesn't roll anywhere. I'm going to stand straight up. Once I'm standing straight up, my foot just comes over the seat. I pivot and step down to the ground and then away from the motorcycle. This technique also works from the other side. The one thing I have to do though is get my weight over top of the motorcycle so it doesn't fall over on top of me. So if I have a barrier or something here, maybe a car parked really close to me and I just can't get through on the side, I can use the other side. So let me demonstrate that. So from this side, again, I'm going to grab the front brake here. And then what I want to do is kind of put my body over top of the motorcycle and getting my weight to the other side. From here, I just bring my foot up. So this is my right foot coming up. I'm going to keep my weight over top of the motorcycle, and then I just bring my knee to the seat, get position, and step over. Same thing from the other side. I stand up, I keep my body weight over here. I can lift all the way over, bring my foot down, and the motorcycle is nice and stable. It's not going anywhere. The other method I've seen that people will use is they'll kind of kick their leg up and kick it over the seat. So what they'll do is they'll kind of like raise over here and then scooch over and then on top. You have to be a little bit flexible there and athletic. I think it's not as good a technique as the other one, but you can use it. And again, here, the other thing you have to worry about using that is if you have boots on, scratching up your seat, scratching up your paint. So I don't really recommend that method. I much prefer the first one. So let me show you one more time. Really simply, I put my foot on the foot peg here. I grab my front brake, I stand straight up, lift my foot over, and ride over the motorcycle. To get off, stand straight up, bring the foot over, and step down. I hope that tip helps. It's a really simple way to get on and off the motorcycle. It's what works for me. If you have bad knees or you're finding it really challenging to get on and off the motorcycle, give this a try. I hope it helps. If you like the video, make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.